Hello everyone! I'm so excited to share with you today my Million Sales Achiever stamp set that's going to be in the new mini catalog. They're calling it a mini catalog come January through June 2020. And this has been a long time coming, so if you are a follower of mine, you will know that, gosh, was it last year even? Yeah, early last year, I had achieved my million sales, and I visited the home office in April, and I think I finalized my stamp set here, like late August, early September, a year ago. So I'm so excited that it's finally going to be coming out, and I'm beyond thrilled to share it with you today. Now, I'm just gonna walk through my stamp set. I can't show you inside the catalog. I'm gonna share the samples that I shared at Onstage. I did a presentation in Atlanta. It was very exciting and very well received, so that made my heart happy. I'm not going to do any demonstrating the products, like it's not going to be available for like another 6 weeks. However, I will I'll be putting together some videos on how to use the stamp set. And I've got a couple really special projects that I know that you guys are going to want to know more about. So here is my stamp set. It's called Music from the Heart. And so a lot of demonstrators have seen this who attended events. They saw it in their catalog. And I've been receiving awesome feedback that they have people in their lives that either themselves are music lovers, or they have children that play instruments and piano. They might be in a choir. I've been hearing from church groups. I've just been beyond touched that this is touching people's hearts. So I think whether you're a music lover or you know a music lover, this is gonna appeal to most everyone. So why did I choose music? So let me talk a little bit about kind of my background. So growing up, I played piano starting in the 3rd grade. Let's see. Gosh, I even started to go to college for it, and then life took me in a different direction. But beyond piano, I was classically trained. I earned a lot of awards for it, and I used my piano in a lot of different ways. So I was also in choir, but I would also play piano and accompany choirs. I used it in church. A friend of mine, Niffer, and I directed the children's choir, so we used it there. I was in band. I played the oboe, but I was also in jazz ensemble, which I played piano in one and saxophone in another. I also played the guitar, mostly kind of folk kind of things, you know, country roads, things like that back in the day. And I was in marching band, and what else? I was the musical theater piano. I mean, everywhere I went, piano followed me around in a sense. That area of school was kind of my happy place. So I totally was a band geek, and I'm sure there's many of you that can relate to that. Now, with my children growing up, they were involved in music as well. More particularly my younger daughter, and both my daughters are grown now, but Becky, she is a singer-songwriter. So she plays guitar, music, piano, percussion. They both were in marching band. So music was kind of the natural choice for me. So that's kind of my story. So I hope that that it can relate to you. So I see I'm getting a little bit of a glare. So there you go. You can see it a little bit better. I know my lighting isn't the best. Normally I stand at my I've got a table that I stand at, and the lighting's a little bit better there. I had a little mishap on my journey to Atlanta for On Stage, and so I'm sitting today. I have a couple, multiple tears in my meniscus, so I'll be getting physical therapy and such from that. So if you see me in pictures from the event, you will see that I was in a wheelchair and I had crutches, and I had lots of friends helping me out, particularly Brian King. But I'm feeling better. I just don't want to stand on it during this presentation. So there you go. A little bit more about me than you wanted to know. So some of the things that I took in consideration, I definitely wanted the piano. The treble clef with the heart in it is just makes my heart sing. And the keyboard was important to me. Of course, the music staff, and then we had to have some music notes with it. I really wanted more kind of generic greetings that a lot of people could use. So just a note, and then you can add the two together, just a note of thanks. Or you could omit just a and put note of thanks. You rock, happy birthday, you're the music in my heart. That was a special one for me. And a little more specific is forget your trebles, which is just kind of fun. So one of the things that I will talk about is how you can kind of hook this little guitar image to the treble clef to make a full guitar, which is kind of cool. So you want to see my samples? Of course you do. So I'm going to start off with some really easy ones. It's a set of Whisper White note cards, and just, let's see, what do you need? You just need black ink and real red ink, and that's all I used for these. So there you go, that's these. So I'll just walk through them a little bit. So this one uses several things. So it uses the musical staff, and then you can use the music notes in any way that you want. And what I like about this little keyboard border, I'll show you the stamp. I have it here, all mounted. So here it is upside down. So I stamped the first one, and then you go to stamp the second one, and you just line up those two images, just making sure they're kind of straight. And you can continue to do that to create a longer border as well. And then the just a note of thanks. So you can get creative with these greetings. So if you recall, it actually says just a note, but instead I omitted the word note and put in this cute little heart note instead. So that's kind of fun to do. So these, like I said, these greetings were designed to kind of, you can play around with it, you can omit some of them, and then add some of the music notes instead. So have a little fun with that. So that's that one. Okay, so this one is the guitar, You Rock. So it's made up of two images. It's the treble clef. You can see that there. And you would want to probably stamp that first and practice it a few times by hooking this one in. So I have this mounted. Here's what it looks like separately, the actual stamp. I don't know if you can see that. I hope I'm not glaring. And then you would hook it. You can see it ends here, the guitar piece, and then the other side of the guitar is there. So you would stamp it just like that. There you go. You can see that. Isn't that cool? I was so excited. So I really wanted a guitar in there, and we were running out of room. You only get so much space, and so you can fit only so many images in your stamp set. And so this was just a unique and clever way to get a guitar. So fun. So the next one I'm just going to talk about is just a cute way to just add some music. This doesn't, I think if you played this music, I'm not sure what it would sound like, but just a little bit of fun. And then again, just simple, forget your troubles. This is, you know, someone who's having a hard time. You could just send a quick little note to them. This is actually one of my favorites because my grandson also plays piano. Oh gosh, my grandkids both play instruments. So Max plays the piano and he also does percussion. He particularly loves the bells on percussion. And then Sammy is just starting to play the saxophone. I haven't even heard him yet, so I'm excited to hear him. But this is going to be a perfect birthday card for Max because I can say to him, now take this to the piano and play it. And he's going to find out it actually plays Happy Birthday to You. How fun is that? So you could do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to welcome a new baby to the family. Just have a little fun with it. Isn't that cute? And then the last one, so you might be wondering, you know, what the little songbirds are for, and that's kind of what I refer to them as, is that they can just sit on the lines of the music staff for just a little note and that cute little heart in the bird's mouth. How cute is that? I know, I love it. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of fabulous comments. I'm glad you guys are loving it. Okay, so moving on. Those were my easy cards. Now my next set of cards, I'm kind of introducing some punches in it. So particularly these two. These two feature some punch tricks, which we'll get into in another video here. But this one uses the, what is that? Timeless label here. And if you look close, I'll bring it up closer. In the little heart there is one of our epoxy heart droplets. How cute. And this is just a great way to show off this sweet sentiment. I just love it. And then, excuse me, another one of my favorites is this one. So it features a punch trick as well. It uses the ribbon border punch. So it's a 3-inch square and you punch it in the center on all 4 sides and you get this beautiful frame. And there's a foil piece in the background. And if you look here, I have stamped the music staff all the way across here, but in a diagonal fashion instead, just adding a little interest. So cute. This is one of my favorites actually. And that's because of the piano. I didn't get to play a grand piano very often unless I was in recital. But I love that this, the opening of the piano is a heart shape. It's kind of a really cool added interest to that image. All right, what's next? And here's another one. So you can see I'm still kind of in my black and white and red mode here. This is the story label punch. So again, the same greeting. The piano is, you know, the focal point there with the piano keys in the background. So really nice. This is a stitched circle. And then, okay, this one's a really cool one. It's one of my faves. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So yes, I did fussy cut, but it was so worth it to fussy cut that. And oh gosh, this is perfect to give to a teenager, really anyone. My son-in-law plays guitar, so he would love a card like this. As well as my daughter Becky, she would love this. She's working hard at her singer-songwriter business, so this would be a great encouragement for her. Now the stars here, You can see there's some stitching. This is the foil again. Now, these stars come from the stitch stars that are in the holiday catalog. And guess what? They're carrying over. So if you've already purchased that, that's fabulous. But if you haven't, you might want to get it because you're going to be able to use it for a fun card like this. All right. So that's kind of my white and black and red cards. Now let's move into some fun colors, all right? All right, so here I have this card. Isn't that fun? So this card, this could totally go to my dad. He's, you know, he's 80 years old, but these little album records would really appeal to him, and it has some fun colors in here. It's the 1.5 inch punch and a 1/2 inch punch. Again, I fussy cut that, that cute little guitar. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that fun? Okay, and here's another one with the, punches. So this is the balloon bouquet. This is super easy to put together. Just do a little stamping on the balloons and hook them all together with some of our white twine, and you're good to go. Super cute, fun colors. You could do that in any colors you wanted to. Now, using these same colors, I just did a quick and easy one. Just do some stamping down the side here. I stamped the happy birthday twice and then just cut out happy and birthday. So that was stamped on 2 different colors. So super fun, super easy. All right. Okay, I still have more cards. You know, obviously I kind of went a little crazy, but it's okay. All right, the next one is the guitar, and forget your trebles. And again, with that little bird and that epoxy heart, I took a little, that slid down a little bit there. I took the Wink of Stella and colored in the center of those guitars, and just used that fun color combination here. This is Bermuda Bay, and this is the Highland Heather, but I used the darker Gorgeous Grape for the stamping. Okay, and then this one, this is a special card. This actually went to my husband. We celebrated our 32nd anniversary just a week ago, and he was beyond thrilled to receive the first card from my stamp set. And so he was very happy about that. But when I gave it to him, I said, oh, you got to give that back because I needed it for my presentation. But I do want to point out, so I pointed out earlier that the heart epoxy droplets would fit, the smallest one fits that cute little heart, and then the largest one fits in the center of the treble clef or guitar, and then the middle size one will fit this image right here. So get a pack of these. All right, when you purchase the Music from the Heart come January. And then I have 2 more really special ones that I want to share with you. Let me grab those. What are you guys thinking so far? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so this one is a sampler that would be perfect for a band teacher or your choir teacher. You know, a music minister, your piano teacher, or if you're lucky enough to have a music room yourself, this would be perfect in it as well. So this shows kind of all the images that I talked about. Oh, I forget what, this is our, I want to say lined alphabet that I used here. Now this grid here, I don't know if you can see that very well, bring it up a little closer. The grid here used this image here. I stamped it horizontally and then I stamped it vertically. And I got this grid pattern. So that's just another thing to think about, you know, different ways to use some of the images in here. Cute, huh? I love it. Okay, the very last one. Oh my gosh, we're coming to an end here. Let me get it out because it's a super special card. It starts like this. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's got a cute little, let's see, leaf. This is, I want to say, the lovely floral, the lovely floral dies. They were from last year with one of the kind of the Valentine sets. And then I have a little of the stamping of the piano. So this was intended to be kind of a grand piano. But it's an easel card. So let me open it up for you. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And look at this. This pops up like that and you get this. Isn't that amazing? I'm thrilled with this one. It makes my heart just giddy. I like that you could stamp some music here instead. It could be like your piece of music. But it's pretty special. And I will be doing a tutorial on this one so you all can make it for yourself. Wow, I love that. Thank you, Jamie. It really is my favorite, and it really was a big hit during the presentation. So, and it's very simple. I've got some very easy tricks to help you save some time in creating some of the keys, and then as well as cutting this out. So, what do you guys think? It makes me happy. I hope you like it. I hope you get it. I can't wait to see what everyone else creates with it. So, but unfortunately, we have to wait. January 3rd, I want to say, is the date that you can start ordering from this catalog. If you are a customer of mine, if you purchase, order from me, you will be on my list to receive this catalog. If you've ordered with me in the last 6 months, you're automatically on the list. I hope you love the Music from the Heart stamp set as much as I did creating and inspiring it. So thank you so very much.